As we discussed in class, I'd like to take a time lapse in which every day until essentially the senior video is ready to get going, to create a time lapse with 2 photos a day. So one for multimedia 4, period 4, one for multimedia period 11, and those 2 photos a day for the next 130 school days approximately. We'll put together about a 10-second long time lapse. The goal of that time lapse is to show the changing of the seasons, potentially the changing of the weather, hopefully some snow and some clear season change taking place in the image. So what I've done is I've gone out to the end of our sidewalk up to the main entrance and picked a location from which to take a photo in which I think we'll see the leaves changing colors. We'll also see the weather, whatever that weather may be, hopefully some snow and ice throughout the winter, and then also as things become nicer and turns to spring, an improvement in that weather. So what I've done to ensure that we go out there once or twice a day and capture a single photograph that is usable in a time lapse, we need to go out and have a reproducible shot. So what I've done is I've taken one shot, and I'm also noting exactly where the monopod was sitting when I took that shot. So it was right here in this crack in the sidewalk where it meets the main sidewalk out along the side of the road. So again, I took 2 photographs. That's where the camera needs to be set up, and again, that's what we're trying to capture. To ensure that this is the framing of the shot that we capture, we'll have the camera set up, and we'll have a bitmapped image that will play or show in the display on top of the scene that you're about to click the photo in. So it'll allow you to line up the tower of the old main building and the sidewalk right where it needs to be, so that way when you snap the next photograph and you now compile all of these many photographs into a time-lapse video clip, everything lines up and it's not too shaky or jittery when we try and compile them. So the goal is to get all these features to line up from photo to photo to photo, and for that reason I created this bitmap file which is loaded to the camera and can be overlaid into our viewfinder. So that way each photo is hopefully very much the same, with the exception of the weather and the colors changing in the trees.